So every time you know that you have to check the length of what? Length of the record. Every time you have to check the length of the record. For that, you will have some program, like you will find the length of the record, like that you will have it. So all those programs you will have. So it will always be called by using some subprograms. Okay, some subprograms. So like yeah, this was a brief of the variable character. So morning, whatever the session is going on, this will again be integrated to your db2. So this is the reason. So that's why that also you should be perfect, and this also you should be perfect. Both of them, if you are perfect, only then it will work. Okay. So in db2 you have SQL statements. SQL we are not covering everything because this is not SQL class. This is db2 class. So some basic queries we are seeing. Okay. Some basic queries which are asked in interviews. Main like how do you write this? Select sum of
Yes,
now who
Basic
wants to
salary,
yes,
yeah
total.
select sum.
total, basic salary. I mean, morning section only.
Hmm.
Total,
Hmm.
Yes, total.
As so this
AMP2.
as you are giving, right? Hmm.
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah, as
total,
total.
POT of sal.
Um,
Like this also you can give, right? Yeah. Then
from
hmm.
table name.
Yeah. So this will give you the sum. Yeah. Right? This will give you the sum. Now, like this, you have like this only. You also have for average. Okay, to find the average. So what changes you will make? Just AVG average. Okay. So no total of sir AVG. Just your naming convention. Okay. And is this as this alias name? This is called as alias name. Is it necessary?
no, sir.
No, it is your choice. If you want to see some something in the top, so you can see. So let us write, right? So we have written here, select sum of basic salary as total from the employee table. Now let me just submit and see. can see this employee table we have. Okay, and you can see over here total. Okay, this total is there. So as total, if we have written, so this total, it is giving you the total. Now, if we go back, right? If we go back and remove this total, will it work? Definitely, it will work. So you can see. Okay. So yeah. So it is not. So you can see this like here. See, select sum of basic salary. So before it was giving over here something called as total, but now it is not showing something called as total. So it is directly giving us the sum. If you directly want to see, or else if you want to put something, so that is all your wish. Okay. So now let me just repeat it and let us write some AV, average of basic salary. So whatever you want, the average of basic salary. So over here, let me write something like as AVG of sal from the employee table. So let us see that average, and let me repeat this. So you want some minimum, okay? Let- yeah. MIN minimum or minimum. So let me give it like min sal, okay? And let me repeat it. And if you want some maximum,
Maximum.
yeah. So here also you can use the maximum. So, and let me just write over here, select star from EMTBL, so that you will understand why relatively you will understand how it is working. Yes. So we have first select star from EMP table, right? So you can see over here. Yeah. So you can see over here, you have some salaries, some basic salaries you have. So addition it will do. We need not waste our time. Let us assume that the sum will work definitely. Okay. So here, which is your maximum salary? I think 32,000 is your maximum salary, which is of marriage. Okay. What is your minimum salary? I think 10,000 of
10,000.
Sita. Okay. Yeah. So let us just check. Okay, so select star from EMP table. This is working right. Okay, so this has given some sum. We need not waste our time. Average definitely in the points. So this has also, let us assume that it is correct. So the minimum salary is this one. The maximum salary is 32,000. So answer is definitely correct. So in this way, you can find the minimum and maximum, and all these aggregate functions are called. So all these can be done. So any doubts in this one? People who do not know SQL. For other people, it might be like small children stuff, but people who do not know SQL, like people like me, they will be very much surprised. Yeah. So I will be sending you these notes. Okay. Need not write down. Yeah. Okay. This. So shall we move to the next topic? Is it clear, guys? Or if any doubts are there, please tell me. Lasha, something you have to
Oh, clear, sir.
clear? Right. Yeah. So we will move to the next topic, which is like another aggregate functions. We have something called as count. So let me just comment this. Okay. So now we have something called as count. I think I have written some. Oh, yeah. So We already saw the group by clause. Okay, so we will write separately. No need to. So something called as count we have. So select if you want to count how many rows you have. So the thing is how many rows you have in your database, right? What is so you can see over here, like if we are doing, yeah. So over here, how many rows do you have? How many rows do you have? This employee one, employee two, until enter employee six you have. So suppose if you don't know how many rows you have, so it is dynamically there. So every day some people are coming to your restaurant, suppose, and you are maintaining an SQL sheet. So yesterday 200 people came, today 100 people came. So for everyone you have like separate day, you have separate table to be maintained. In that way, you want to know today how many people came. So how many rows you have. That count you want. So what will you do manually? No, you have to use some functions. So what is that function? People who know, please tell. What is that function to write? I already told like some count is there.
Count.
Yeah. Yeah. So you will write count and
Star.
count for everything. Okay. Count star, count all the rows. Okay. As
Employee.
letters. Yeah. Just CNT something, some name you give. Okay. So from which table, that also you please mention. So EMP underscore for TBL. Done. So in this way you can count. So let us see the output. Where is this? The count is what? 6. Okay. So it is directly giving you the count. So in this way also you can just uh, do your counting easy. So how many rows it has, it will count directly and it will show you, right? So now, one more thing, you want to count. So you have some department numbers. So you can see. Let me comment this and show you. So you have some department numbers. So here, yes. So here you have some department numbers, which is like over here. Okay. Just yeah. So you have this department numbers where you have 101, 201, and 101 and 100. Okay. You have some department number. So presently you want to know that in each department number, how many people are working. You want the count of people who are working in each department number. Okay. Or else you want to know first that how many departments you have, right? You can do any variation. So presently, let us see that in, let us say, department number 201. So let us say in department number 201, how many people are working, right? In department number 201, how many people are working? So what will be your statement? How will you write? So I told department number 201. How many people are working? For that, how many?
Sir,
You will write select, yes,
select count the depart
select count as, let us say, A1 something, okay, from EMP TBL apply table, right, where you will use the where clause. Yeah. So department number equal to. So you
Sir,
have
in
this
aggregate
TP
functions where class not allowed, sir.
not allowed. So let us see.
Sir.
Let us see. It will throw error. So let us see. Where DEPT department number, department number equal to I will give 201, right? Yeah, I think 201 only. So let us see. And let me give 5. Right. Okay, select count as A1 where your employee table, where your department number is 201. So we will see its output if it is allowed or not allowed in the where process. Yes, it is allowed. Select count star. So
Yes,
in
sir,
the
we can use.
201 we have 2 people. Yes. Hmm. So you have what in 201? You have. Let us just show you here. Yeah. So 201, 201, 201. You have 3 201s. So it has given properly, right? So it has properly given us as A1 as 3. Yes. Yeah, clear? Mhm. Yes. A1 as 3. It has shown. Done. So is it clear, guys? So you want any department number you can do, or if you want any name you can do anything you wish you can do. So that is one of the way you are writing your query. Okay. Now let me give you by using this. Let me give you another example. Okay. So now my requirement is that we have, let us say. What should I do? Yeah. So in each department, how many people are there? So using this only, so like 201 is there definitely, but for each department, I want in a particular way in how many departments are there and how for each department, how many people are working for that department. I want that. So for that, what is your query? How you will write that? You understand my question, right? First, you should understand the question, then you will understand the answer. Understood the question. So we have something
No.
like the department. No, no, yeah. So I thought of it. So you have this department number, right? For this
Yes.
department, you have how many? 3 department numbers. You have
Yes.
101, 201,
201.
again 100. Yeah. So for 3 department, in these 3 department numbers, 6 people are working. You can see over here. For this, 6 people are working. Your Shiva, Ramu, Sita, Venkat, they are working in those 3 departments. I want to know, like in your department number, let us say in your department number 101, okay, how many people are working? Okay, so it should automatically show. So Shiva is working and then Kumar is working. So it should show 101 as 2. Okay, and 201 it should show as 3, right? And 100 it should show as 1, right? So it should automatically calculate, it should put this in order and it should show how many people are working. Now understood what is our requirement?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what is your, how will you write your query in this? Any guesses?
Select.
So presently we did, yeah,
Select
select,
department.
then
DEPT underscore number.
DPT underscore number. First you want to show the department
Comma.
number. Okay, okay,
Comma.
comma.
Count of star. Count star.
Yeah, you will count everything in those
From table name.
department numbers. As let us
From.
say, as CNT, okay, as CNT
From
from,
table name. From table.
okay, from MP underscore
Employee table.
EDL, right? Yeah. Then,
Group by. Group by.
then you have, yeah, group by
By. Department. DEPT underscore number.
department.
Yeah. DEPT, sir.
Yeah, DP. Yeah. DEPT number. And if I want it in the descending order, then
It's order by
okay. So yeah, wait a second. We will see this, then we will do that also. Okay. So this is your command where for 100, if only one person is working, 101, two persons are working. Again, 201, people are working. So it is already showing you the count in each department how many people are working. Right? So this is the next. Mm, I want to see it the same thing in the descending order, like the department should be arranged in a descending order. So group by department number, then you were telling something? Pawan, you were telling something.
Order wise.
sir, order
Yeah.
order by
Or
sir.
where will you give after the group by clause?
Yes sir.
Okay. So let me give you over here. Order by, then order by
DEPT
what?
underscore number.
Depend numbers.
DPT underscore number in the descending order
Ascending
also.
or descending. Yeah.
Huh. Right. So let us see whether this is working or not. Okay. So this thing is again showed in the descending order. Okay. So you are using your group by. So group by, what does it do? It groups the particular records, whatever you have. If you have any duplicates, it is merging those and it is showing you the outputs. Okay. And then you can use this order by clause to arrange it in an ascending or an descending order. So in this way, you can do your stuff. So anyone did not understand, please ask. Now is the time. Yeah. So I will send you these. You can also practice. Okay.
Sir,
Now,
if we don't use order by clause, how will data be arranged, sir?
if you don't give,
Order by clause.
yeah. So if you don't give order by clause, it will automatically arrange in the ascending order. So that is the default value.
Okay, sir.
Now we have something. Let us say, yeah. So we have group by also we have used. Okay. Then I want the sum of the salary that is being given. Okay. The sum of the salary that is being used in your each department. So how many? So if you are the owner, you want to show how you want to see how much you are spending to the each department. Okay, how much you are spending, how much money you are spending to the each department. So it is almost same. It is everything is same. So select, you will use your DEPT department number. Okay, for each department you want to show, right? So you want to show only the department number. Then you want to know the sum. So for that you will use something called as the sum of the salary. Then your basic salary, right? Sum of your basic salary. Then you will use what? From where? From EMP underscore TBL. You want to show anything, some as is something you want to give, you can give. Okay. So from employee table, right? And if you want to group, you have to group. So you have to use some group by something you have to, right? You group by department number. Okay. So let us not give any group by clause. Let us not give any group by clause. So what we are selecting, we are selecting the department number and sum of the basic salary from the employee table. Okay, we are not grouping anything. So how will it behave? Let us see. Okay. So what it will tell? It will tell you minus 122. The select statement with no group by clause contains a column name and an aggregate function. So whenever you are using an aggregate function, 100% it is necessary to use your what? Group by clause. Okay. So or else you can do vice versa also. Whenever you are using a group by clause, aggregate functions are must. Okay, so they have given some aggregate functions also you have to use. So hence you have to use your group by, and that group by will automatically arrange it in ascending. So let us give over here GROUP group by department, right? Now let us execute this and see. So for each department number, how much they are spending, right? So for 201, it is making an addition, and like that only, like for sum, instead of sum, you can use minimum, maximum. So for each in this department, what is the minimum salary an employee is receiving? In this department, what is the minimum salary employee is receiving? All those things, all those variations you can do, right? Clear this? Any doubts among you? Bhushan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No doubts.
No. Okay. Next, I think next part that we have to see over here. Let me just repeat it like 3 times and also give it like sum is over then AVG average, okay, and min and max. Let us see that also, and let me put over here as S as A as MI as MX, right? So let me submit it, go back. Okay, so this is your sum, I think you have seen, and as S I have given, so here you are seeing this S, okay. So this is your average, so each average it is showing in decimals, okay. So you have this minimum MI, so this is your minimum salary, whatever is given, as maximum salary, this is given, so it is properly giving you out. Now let us submit. Yes. So these are your functions. Anything else? So what is left the next is like, yeah. So I want people in whatever department I am spending more than 12,000, I want to see only that. In that case, what will be your function? Right? I hope I was clear. You understood? No, my requirement is that. So this is your table, right? So this is your table. Okay, some basic salary, HRA, date of joining, last name, first name, employee status, employee number, all these things are there. So this is your table, and you have like department numbers also. We put this, yeah. So you have your department number. So over here, for each department number, okay, you want to know in which department number you are spending more than a specific amount. Okay, so let me just show you. Like you want the basic set. Right? So say that. Okay. So what do I want? The equity department number I want to see. Right. First left we want to see department number, then the basic salary. Right. Yeah. That's it. EMP underscore T. Now I think I can explain it properly. Yes. So here you have your table where you have like 101 something is pending, like 201, some amount. It is showing you the whole table. I want to know in each department, whatever is there, grouped by this department, I want to know where I am spending more than a specific amount. So you have like in 101, I think you have this. Right? So here you have something like 12,345, and aggregate you are using somewhere like, where am I using more than like 25,000? I want to see. So in such cases, how will you write your statement, select statement, where you are spending more than that amount? So you will write something called as select. Okay. Then first, what do you want to show?
Department.
Department number. Yes, definitely department number. Then you want to
From
see the
table
sum.
name.
Yeah. So you want to see the sum of the basic salary where you are basic salary. So you want to see everyone's sum of the basic salary. Okay. From the employee table, right? So this is there. Now this part is over. Now you want to group it. Group by, what do you want to group it by? The department number. Okay. Now you will use something called as the having function. Yes.
Having
So here we will say having the sum of the basic
some
salary. Okay.
greater than.
Here you will be having greater than. Okay. Greater than or equal to. What did I tell? Like 25,000. So you give 25,000. Done.
Yes.
Okay, so this will definitely show you a result where which departments it is showing, which departments it is not showing. Yeah. So more than 25,000, all the three departments are there. Okay. So it is showing you the sum also. It is showing you the sum, how much you are spending, and more than this one. So let me give 35,000, which will eliminate the 100, and again, then we can confirm that this is properly working. Yes, this is properly working. Okay. So let me make it like 35,000. If it is not showing that, then we can see. Right? So yeah, everything which is, so 100 is not shown, 101 and 201 is shown. Whoever is spending the sum should be greater than the 35,000. We can do like that. And we can see the lesser amount also, greater amount also, and all those things we can see, right? So this completes our SQL, normal select statements, all those things. So this will complete. One more thing is there of the increment that we will see once you confirm that you guys understood. Everyone understood this basic select statements.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done. So if you want, yeah. So we will see about the increment now, right? So suppose I want to increment everyone's salary by rupees 121. Okay. Everyone's salary by rupees 121 rupees. Whoever belongs to a particular, let us say, department. Okay. So in such cases, how will you increment? So that is the question. So anyone knows how to increment a salary? So let us say first increment the salary of generally of everyone. Increments everyone's salary by rupees 121. What is the statement that you will write?
Sir, can you repeat again?
So you have 6 employees, right? So all
Yes,
the
sir.
6 employees' salary. So you don't know how many employees are there. Everyone's salary should be incremented. So they
Okay.
should get 121 rupees as bonus. Everyone. So their salary should be incremented by 121 rupees. So what is
Okay.
the function that you will write?
Update, sir.
Sir,
Update? No. I just
sir,
want to see it in the output. I don't want to update
el-
presently. Yes.
elect basic salary plus 121.
Select basic salary. You are telling.
Yes,
Okay.
plus
Select basic
121
salary plus
plus 120
121. Okay.
from.
From the employee table.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what you are doing? Everyone's basic salary you are incrementing by 121. Okay. But you want to see the employee number also. So I will put here employee number also. So for which employee number did that basic salary increment? So let us see here. Employee number is there or what? EMP NUM. It is there. So yeah, EMP NUM. Okay. So what you are doing? You are selecting the employee number. In the left side, it will show you the employee number. In the right side, it will show you the basic salary. And each basic salary will be incremented by 121 rupees from the employee table. Okay. So let us see this function. Okay. So you can see over here that everyone is incremented by rupees 121. So that's why I chose 121 so that you can easily identify. Yeah.
Sir, will
So
it be
like that.
updated in the table?
No, it will not be updated. So let us see the table also. So this is not for update. So for update, you have to use the function called as update. This is just for your seeing. Okay. So if you want to see, so let us see after this. Select star from EMP table if you do, right? And if you see, this will not be up. Okay. So this increment you have seen, right? After this, we have given again select star from EMP table, and you can see over here the salary. Again, those 121s are not here. So this will not be incremented unless you do some update, which is your next function, next function that you will study. Okay. I hope it was clear. So now you might have a question. Suppose you want to decrement, then what will you do then? You have given plus, okay? Then you will give minus. Okay. So let us submit by giving minus 121 and some random values it will give. So employee number and minus 121. Let us hope this is working. Yeah, 879, 879. It is working. Okay. So like this, you can do your plus and minus of all the salaries. Okay. So here you have, and it will not be updated in your table. So what else you can do along with this plus and minus? What else you can do? All those things you have to do your research. Okay. So you have to increment by some percentage. How will you give this percentage? So I want to increment everyone's salary by 10%. So how will you give that? What is the function? So that's your assignment. Only know about this. How will you increment mod? I'm just telling mod. No, I just want to select, not modify or anything. I would just want to select in the select query only. I want to see everyone's percentage to be increased by 10% or else 12%. So how will you write that in your SQL?
Into 1.1.
Yeah, so that's your assignment. Please just find out that and then it will be helpful for you. Okay. So this is about your select statement. Next you have some update statement. Okay. Next you have update statement. Okay, so we will see about this one. So everyone comfortable with these select statements? Whatever we have seen, anyone if did not understand, now is the time. If you can, if you want to ask, you can stop me, ask me, and if you want any revision, you can do. It will. These things will not be repeated, guys. Okay. So now you have something called as update. So suppose we saw already that these are not being reflected into the main table, right? So these outputs, whatever we have done, so we have done minus 121, but this was not when you did select star from EMP table. So let me show you once again. Okay. So yeah. So here you have some minus 121. It did to all the salaries and it showed you the output. But when the case came again of showing the table, it was not updated. Okay. If you want to update it, you have to write a function named as update. So like you have the create table, like that only you have an update function. So here you will write something called as update. Okay. Then which table you want to update. So update emptbl, right? Okay. Then you can use set command you want to use. Okay. So now set for the department number if you want to set. So dpt department number. Okay. So let us say we want to set the department number to like a 234. We want to set the department number as 234. Okay. And again, you want a particular. If you do like this, it will automatically give everything. So let me show you where. So whose department I want to make it. So let us say Sita. Okay. Where Sita. So for Sita, it's like 201. Uh-huh. Department number is, yeah. So for Sita, the department number is 201. I want to make Sita's department number as something else other than 201. So what can I do? So update employee table, set the department number as 234, where the last name equal to SITHA, I think. So let me just verify whether this last name is there or not, and SITHA, it is correct or not. SITHA, Sitha, and LAST, last name. So it is there. Okay. Yeah. So let me submit it. See the output. Hmm. So yeah. So this is showing the output. So where do you have Sita and where is this? Okay. After updation, I did not show you the table. So for that, I have to show you. Yes. So let me comment this. So I think update has been done. I just want to show you the table. Right. Select star from EMP table over here. After the update statement, I want to see. Now, let me put over here my cursor. Right. So we have Sita and our Sita, right? This record is there, and our department number has become 234. So particular record, if you want to update and reflect it to the ending output, the database, you have to use a function called as update. Okay. So what is the syntax? You can see, but presently, so this is the, so understood guys? This is about your update.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So anyone did not understand, please ask.
Sir, I
Yes.
just logged in now. Please. Please once
Yeah,
again tell
idea.
sir.
Okay, one second.
Sir, we have
So
power
suppose,
cut in our area.
okay, why? Okay, no problem. So this, so I want particularly that this department number is there. So we had 101, 201, some 201 only, like that. We have some department number. Suppose I want to change the department number of Venkat. So let us say I want to change the department number of Venkat to, let us say, 640. Okay. So then what will you use? Then you will use something called as an update function. So in this case, let me show you. So you will use update the employee table, set the department number as what? Let us say 620. Okay. Where the last name is Venkat, V-E-N-K-A-T, Venkat. So like this, if you write, it will update it and it will reflect it in your output. So where is Venkat? V-E-N-K-A-T. V-E-N-K-A-T. It should be correct. Yes. So then only it will
Sir,
show you in the output table. Yes.
in the last name we can give employee number also.
Yeah, you can give your employee number. So let us say, what is the employee number? Let us say the last employee number is E006, which is Naresh. So I want to make like, why last name? Let us give EMP underscore NUM, employee number equal to E006. Double zero or triple zero, I don't remember. Let us see. So we have here like E006. Okay. So we have E006. So wherever you have the employee number as E006, the department number will become 620. So if you want to see, you just submit it and see over here, right? Right. So E006, Naresh. So for this, we have an employee number, a department number as 620. So like this also, you can update. You can use anything, right? So if you don't use the where function, what will happen? My question is, if you don't use the where function, will it work?
No,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
because
It will definitely work, but it will put all the
It
department
will
numbers as 620. Yeah, it will put everything as 620 because you are not selecting a particular thing. So it will definitely put everything as 620. So let us do that also. And so if I am doing that, it will end our session because everything it will set. So still, let me remove this work, this one. Yeah. Let me remove this and submit it. And employee table, this is here. And you can see over here, everything is set to 620. So whenever you are using an update function, please remember 100% you have to use something like where clause. So where will be particularly using your directing to a particular record or else some set of particular records. Okay, it will not put the changes to completely whole table. Okay. Although DBA can recover it still. Yes. So is it clear, guys? Today's session.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Elia, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Elia, eh? Elia, you sounded like Elia.